there is big breaking news. I'm going to read this to you, and I want both of your reaction, please, because this is from Harry Kane. It's on his Twitter, and this is what he says. It's almost 10 years since I made my Spurs debut. For every one of those years, you, the fans, have shown me total support and love. That is why it hurts to read some of the comments that have been made this week questioning my professionalism. He goes on to say, while I won't go into the specifics of the situation, I want to clarify that I would never and have never refused to train. I'll be returning to the club tomorrow as planned, he says. He goes on to say, I wouldn't do anything to jeopardise the relationship I have with the fans who've given me such unwavering support during my time with the club. This has always been the case as it is today. Harry. Dharmesh, I'm going to go to you first.
OK. Why did it take this long, number one, for this tweet to come out? Why haven't Spurs said anything either up until this moment in time? Because the conjecture was, look, he's refused to come to training here.
Well, exactly. It says as planned. I mean, that's not what we were told. He was due to come back to training on Monday. He didn't report to training on Monday. And that's what we were told. So like you say, why didn't the club come out and say, hang on a minute, you've got it wrong. He's actually due back tomorrow. That's as planned, which is exactly what Harry said there. And he's had to cope with a week of comments, people, like you say, questioning his professionalism.
I just wonder whether something's happened in the background as well, whether he's spoken to Daniel Levy and they've decided, right, Harry, you're going to have to say something. Tottenham are being very silent about this. Only Nuno Espirito Santo in post-match pre-season press conferences is being put up, and he hasn't actually spoken to Harry Kane when we last spoke to Nuno. So he's the one who's been having to answer all of these questions. So it's good finally to see Harry Kane come out and say something. I just wonder whether it's been agreed with the club, whether there's something going on behind the scenes there, where they've said to Harry, you're going to have to say something.
Does this sound like Harry Kane is staying at Spurs? Because to me...
It makes it more likely.
Yeah.
What I would say is that, look, Harry Kane is coming out in this statement and saying, basically, there's been a terrible misunderstanding. Everybody assumed that I was due back for training on Monday, and I didn't show up for training, but everybody was wrong. I wasn't supposed to be turning up on Monday. I'm supposed to be turning up on Saturday, and I will be turning up tomorrow. Now, the only thing I would say is that why wasn't this clarified earlier? Because on Monday, when everyone was reporting, and Paul Gilmore at Sky Sports News was the first to report that Harry Kane was not turning up at training, why didn't Harry Kane or his advisors or the club come out and clarify that and say, no, not at all. Sky Sports News are wrong, all the media are wrong, Paul is wrong, he wasn't due back at training today. It has taken 5 days for this statement to come out, and as Dharmesh suggests there, has something gone on behind the scenes? Have there been talks with Spurs to try and find a way out of this mess? I think when we were saying, and other people were saying, that look, it looks like Harry Kane has gone on strike, he's disrespecting his teammates, he's disrespecting the club, he's disrespecting the supporters, we said unless there is an innocent explanation. And if there's an innocent explanation, then Harry Kane and his advisors have to come out and tell us what that innocent explanation is. Because the information that everybody had, including us, was that he was due back for training on Monday. And if it was a big misunderstanding, surely this could have been cleared up on Monday, not on Friday evening.